Just when the Denison Yellow Jackets get things rolling, this comes down. Star running back Denard Whitfield has been suspended from the team for the rest of the season. Denison head coach Chad Rogers confirmed that Whitfield will not return to the Jackets lineup after violating school rules. He will not be allowed to play the rest of the regular season or the postseason. Whitfield was Denison's rushing leader and catalyst for their offense. The Jackets are currently tied for first place in district with a team they've already beaten in Wiley East. They'll play at Greenville on Friday. Chad Rogers had this to say about the Whitfield suspension, quote, "We have a standard, and when that standard is not met, there are consequences." Although the NBA season officially tipped off last night, some teams, like the Dallas Mavericks, didn't hit the court until tonight. Mavs take on the Atlanta Hawks on opening night. Dirk Nowitzki says he had a great hard-working offseason and it would show early. The pick and pop, Dirk hits the three, he had 24. Then the new additions, Jose Calderon to Monte Ellis for three, he had 32 in his Dallas debut. Then it's a little Vinsanity, Vince Carter. Mavs win 118-109. The Thunder open up their season in the Great Salt Lake against the Utah Jazz. They're off the forced turnover. Derek Fisher sets up the slam by Perry Jones. Then, in typical Thunder fashion, Kevin Durant in transition cruises in for two. Thunder win 101-98. The East Central Lady Tigers basketball team has a new interim head coach. Emily Holm-Beck takes over. She has been the assistant coach and will step in for Kent France, who is suspended by the school following a hit-and-run accident. Media Day at Southeastern. SOSU finished 5th in the GAC last season. They're picked 3rd in the preseason polls. The Storm have had some issues with injuries. They're a young team and they know they need to be healthy and that they need to be mindful of their conditioning as they get ready for the season.
Like just getting the reps on and off the court and then getting the rest that you need, not trying to stay up to 2 in the morning. And you know you got to be up at 8 the next day. So the rest that you need to let your body heal.
You're getting the rest you need and getting in here, getting the treatment and staying on top of things and just being a player.
The Southeastern women's basketball team also meeting with media members today. They finished 7th in the conference last season and are picked there again this preseason. They'll use the lack of faith from outside the program as motivation.
I don't feel like a record has to do with like how our season's going to go. That just gives us something more to push forward to and to work harder.
7th is really, I mean, we obviously don't want to be there, but everybody's singing that it's the same team from last year. But we are older and we know what we're doing. We don't have 8 freshmen like Coach said.
Game 6 of the World Series, Red Sox trying to close out the Cardinals. Former Grayson Viking star John Lackey getting the ball in the closeout game for Boston. He was looking good. Gets the strikeout. Second inning, bases loaded for the Red Sox, and Shane Victorino clears them off. Launches one off the monster. 3-run score. Red Sox up 3-0. Then in the 4th, Stephen Drew hits one into the cheap seats. Well, not so cheap tonight. Cards can never recover. Boston wins the World Series, winning tonight 6-1. We'll be right back.